Hello, YouTube and Facebook. How's it going? Long time no see. Decided I'd do another little video log. I haven't done one in weeks, so it's kind of a neat. It's like writing a journal, except you get to see yourself when you play it back or something. It's been very interesting couple of weeks. Extremely interesting. First thing I'll say is a few weeks back, I was snoozing away in bed. It was 8 o'clock in the morning, just thinking about getting up and getting ready for work. And I had my window open because it was a warm night, so kept it open. And just starting to come out of sleep. I'm still a little groggy, didn't quite know what was going on. And I hear a crash and a crunch and a bang. All this stuff. I'm like, what the heck was it? I was still in kind of sleep mode. And I thought, did a big dump truck just hit a big bump? Or then I thought, did a dump truck have a wreck? Like, did it crash? And I rolled out of bed, and I looked out my window, and there was this black Pontiac G5 upside down right in our driveway. My immediate reaction was, how the hell did my car end up upside down in the middle of the drive? It looked exactly like my car. And I was trying to comprehend how my car got there. Did somebody hit it from the back? How could they hit it from the back? Because there's no road in the back of the house. And then I finally came to and realized that there's people crawling out of this car, and it's got a New Brunswick license plate on them. I still have my Nova Scotia plate on mine. And a girl crawled out, young girl, another young girl, and then a young guy. They crawled out of the back window that was all crashed and crunched and smashed. And I thought, holy crap, somebody just had a friggin' wreck in front of our driveway, or on our driveway. And so I quickly got my clothes on, and I thought, what can I do? So I grabbed my first aid kit with that, for a little tiny first aid kit, it didn't do nothing. Went out, and I seen that it was 3 teenagers, and they had been going around the corner out here too fast, and they went off the roads. They hit a ditch, and they flew. They spun and rolled in midair, and then landed upside down in our driveway. So that was my alarm clock for the morning. An interesting one. Needless to say, I missed a few hours of work because they had to do the police investigation, and they had to bring in the wrecker, and then they had to clean up the glass in the driveway, and oh my goodness, it was the strangest thing I ever seen. The one young girl was not a scratch; she was just obviously shaken up. The other young girl had just superficial cuts on her arm. A lot of blood, but just a lot of really small cuts. She was freaking out pretty bad, though. And the young boy, he just had a little cut on his head, a little bit of blood on his head, but nothing too major. They were all fine. I guess it turns out the car was stolen and a whole bunch of other stuff. It was just crazy, holy drama. Elsipogtog never fails. So, yeah, that was that week. Then, the week after, I had been asked a long time ago by the local Sea Cadet Corps to do some cultural training with them, or cultural awareness with them. So they asked me to do a presentation for a day of who the Mi'kmaq people are, the significance of elders, what an eagle feather is. So I said, yeah, I'll do that. So I did that. It wasn't last weekend. It would have been the weekend before, I think. And what they did is they organized a mini powwow at the local community hall. And they invited, there's about almost 100 cadets and some officers. And the community basically put on a powwow for them. So there was drummers, and there was dancers, and there was food, and all sorts of stuff. All in all, there was probably 150 people in the community hall at this little mini powwow. The community was invited as well. And it turned out great. It turned out incredible. We did that on a Saturday. And then the following Sunday, that's when I was asked to go meet the cadets at the campground and present to them some stuff about the Mi'kmaq culture. So I did a flint knapping demonstration, made an arrowhead, explained that stuff, stories, and answered questions. And after I was done, a bunch of the officers came up to me and they said, Thanks for the presentation. It was really nice. Everybody loved it. It was exactly what we wanted and all this stuff. Would you like to become a CIC? I was like, what the heck? And I didn't really understand what a CIC was in the first place. And then I thought, well, I was in cadets a long time ago, and I remember there was a civilian instructor, so I thought that's what it was. But after going home, after saying yes, I thought, oh, it'd be awesome to work with the cadets. I realized that CIC was, I think it's cadets or civilian instructor cadre or cadet instructor cadre. Initially, they want me to become the commanding officer of the Sea Cadet Corps. I thought, wow. So I asked the current commanding officer, or the former one, she's actually left now, and I said, so what exactly would I be doing? You know, how would I be working? Would I be a civilian or what? And she said, no, you'll be taking over my position as commanding officer. And I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. So I've got just a little tiny bit of paperwork. There's like friggin' all this stuff. One is to become a civilian instructor, just to get into the cadets. To I'd just be wearing civvies all the time, and then the that's this one, civilian instructor appointment application package or something. And the other one is actually they're going to send me down to CFB Gagewood, I think, in Nova Scotia, and I'm going to take officer training. So for 8 days, I guess it's going to be like a mini boot camp. Going to learn how to sail, going to learn how to wear uniform, and I'll be a uniformed officer. The civilian part of it's going to take about a month for that to go through. If I get it done quick enough, I might be able to go on a trip to Scotland with the cadets. That'd be very cool. But with the other one might take up to a year because they take priority over real naval people. Jeez, I got to figure all this stuff out sooner or later. So it could take up to a year for me to get that training. But once I have that, I'll be running the local cadet corps. I think there's 11 or 12 cadets in there right now. So hopefully I can somehow beef up that number to get a few more in there. So that was really, really neat. Yeah, we learned that. Work's going pretty cool. We got a whole bunch of new people in our office space, so it's like, wow, there's actually noise up here now. Before it was like 3 of us, super quiet all the time. Loved it. Now there's traffic in and out all the time. But it's kind of cool. It makes the days go a little bit faster. We had drum practice tonight with the youths. Every one of them had candy before they came in. Oh, goodness gracious me. They were all wound up. It was like trying to tame roosters. Holy. But they did good. Their practices are coming along. We're going to be taking them to Moncton. We're going to be taking them to Moncton twice, actually, in the next few weeks. We got some powwows lined up for them to go to, so they're really excited about it, and they're doing really good. I'm pretty proud of them. Yeah, oh, and I got one of the coolest things in the world. While I was with the cadets, they gave me a whole box of IMPs. Individual meal packages. These ones are called MREs, or meals ready to eat, but they're so good. This one is breakfast one, apple maple omelet. Oh, I've been eating those things like for a week, just one a day or one every other day. Oh man, 5 minutes in hot water, boom. And you got everything you need. Comes with even a spoon to eat with. You don't need any cutlery or any cups or dishes or anything like that. It's all right there. Clean up, just throw it all in the garbage. Coolest thing ever made. And they gave me a whole box of these. There was like 12 in there or something. So that was really cool. So been living off IMPs for a week. But I can eat them, that's kind of nice. Anyway, that's my latest blog. Oh my god, almost 10 minutes. So I don't think anybody's going to watch this whole thing. Anyway, see you guys maybe next week, 2 weeks or something like that. I'll try to make another one a little bit sooner than later. Oh my god, one last thing. It's my birthday tomorrow, June 8th. I'm going to be 30 years old. Like I've been telling everybody, I think I'm going to run into the woods and cry all day. Oh, God. I never thought 30 would come this quick. And everybody's picking on me saying, oh, my God, you're young. Wait till you get 40 or 34 or 38. Or, oh, jeez. I'm like, don't even friggin' mention it. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to have a little barbecue tomorrow, so it should be kind of nice. All right, see you all later. Have a good one.